Hello traders, and welcome to another weekly market forecast video. Hopefully everybody has been having a great weekend so far and ready for the last week of the month. So let's start as we usually do with the dollar index. First of all, as many of you have already seen, the market has been reacting as we expected from the previous week. So imagine what other things we have been sharing outside of YouTube in our membership service, which you can find it in the link in the description. Today, I'm going to show you our forecast that we had even back in April. So you can see how the market has been respecting the targets as we are approaching the end of August in a multi-week cycle. So first of all, with the dollar index, we have been providing to members a clear path from the middle of April to the downside. And at the moment, we are challenging the lows from 28th of December 23 right here. And we are about to continue a little bit lower within the week within this bigger Fibonacci extension area. But soon enough, we are looking for some sort of a reaction in the dollar index soon into the month of September. So a little bit more downside we can expect right here. So today we are going to show you a few examples of different pairs that we have provided in our membership service, so you can evaluate it from yourself how we can look the market way ahead of time. So we will show you next the dollar yen, and then we are going to go through the majors one by one. Now for the dollar yen, since the decline that started on the 3rd of July last month, we are looking at a potential double correction higher after the lows from 5th of August. As far as we do not break these lows, we can get still a little bit more downside, and then the next bounce to the upside should be able to take place. Regardless of the case, we might even see one more time new lows, and then the market will still provide us with some reaction to the upside right here. So this is the view that we have for the dollar yen. This week we can expect a little bit more downside, and then the market will be looking for a reaction from the upcoming week onwards. So as you have seen, we have shared a few clips of our longer-term accurate forecast since the middle of April in various instruments in a way. And if you want to see more what's ahead and stuff like that, we only share that, as I said before, to our membership service. The link is in the description. If you have any questions how it works, you can always send us an email at support@roiforecast.com and we'll get back to you within the day with, of course, the best value that you get is with the premium plan, because we cover much more details in our daily live sessions from Monday to Thursday. So what's ahead for the euro dollar? We can see overall we have reached the first target area right here. A little bit more upside is not going to be out of the question. We might continue higher for another 100 pips or so, but soon enough we are going to start seeing a reaction for a corrective structure in the euro dollar, and thus we don't like to trade it from this point for the next week at least. Pound dollar, we have reached our major target area that we have been expecting since sometime in April, that we shared to our members as well. From here, we will expect soon to see some sideways or sideways to lower correction, but in the short term, we will not be surprised if in the next 1 to 2 weeks we see a little bit more upside in this one. But for us, it's not worth chasing it higher at this point because the major moves have already happened in the pound dollar. For the pound yen, we have explained last week that we expected to see a drop before we continue to the upside. So at this stage, the market is still sideways, and it will not surprise us if we get another dip like this before we have a reaction higher. So for us, we don't really like to trade this pair at this stage. It will remain sideways to lower before the next move to the upside perhaps. So for us, this is still a sideways market and we don't like to trade it. For the EURUSD, we can still see a little bit more downside in this pair in the next week or so, but then soon enough we are going to see some corrective at least reaction to the upside, but for now it's still to the downside a little bit more before we get this corrective structure to the upside. And still for us, this is a market that we wouldn't trade at this stage of the cycle until it gets clear and provides us with solid setups ahead. Now for gold, of course, we have hit all-time highs as we expected from the last week. We have got a pullback, we have got another buying area, and now the market is trying to push higher to reach the main target area above 2050, 2049, this area. So this will be the major area for gold, and this can be reached potentially within this next upcoming week ahead. So this is what we are going to expect for gold at this stage, but at this stage is not worth chasing it higher. The buying areas we explained before were from here, from here, from here, and the most aggressive one from here. So as I said before, if you really want to learn how to trade correctly and avoid buying and selling at bad market areas, you should consider joining. You should become a premium member. We get you covered Monday to Thursday, weekends market overview, and we explain to you the logic behind the market and when you should avoid trading and when you can consider buying or selling when the market is at the area of interest or value, as we say, and how you can create risk-free positions and protect your capital according to the case. So for gold, a little bit more upside we can see this week before we get a corrective structure later on in September. So for oil, of course, we expected the declines that we saw previously, and then from the 5th of August, we are seeing a correction, a sideways up and down market. This move that started on the 21st of August is still in progress. We can get a small pullback potentially with another move to the upside to fill this gap right here. And from there, we will see what the market wants to do. In the bigger picture, oil is sideways to lower, and this view hasn't changed over the last couple of months. Of course, our premium members, they know the bigger picture and which levels we are looking at and why. And what is the logic behind the fall of the oil prices. So if you want to figure it out, once again, the link is in the description. You are welcome to join us and we can share with you our experience and knowledge that we have in the market. So from the indices, the SPX, S&P 500 cash index, we have got this reaction after this pullback. Our members, they knew that this was another buying opportunity because of a pullback. We have got another Fibonacci extension area where we always expect to get 80% of the time a decent reaction. This is exactly what the market has provided once again. And we can see right here a little bit more upside potentially this week. We might make new all-time highs again. It's not guaranteed, but we might do that, and then we should be able to get at least a pullback to correct the cycle that started from 5th of August. So for now, the view in the SPX cash index, a little bit more upside perhaps this week, and soon we are going to see a reaction. So at the moment, it's not worth chasing this one to the upside for now. And of course, concluding our weekly market forecast with our two ETFs that we share here on YouTube. The three Qs, they are very similar to the SPX with a low on the 5th of August. We are expecting to see another push to the upside right here before we get a reaction within September. This is what we are going to expect within the upcoming week and take it from there. But for us, it's not worth chasing it higher right now, and we would rather wait for the pullback. So also here is the GDX, the gold miners ETF. As you know, we have been saying for a long time that these are the buying areas for the market, and this was the 5th of August low. And the market is heading for the 41 area or so up here before it can get a correction or a reaction from there. So still more upside for GDX as well. And that will do for this weekend's market forecast video. So hopefully you have enjoyed it. Hopefully you have seen our small clip of our forecasts, accurate forecasts in various instruments since the middle of April. Of course, we have much more, but as I said before, it's going to take a lot of time, so we'd rather share with you a small clip. And as I said before, if you want to get most value and see the market ahead of time, all you have to do is become a member. The link is in the description, and you will see how we can help you to figure out the next move in the market and how you will be able to position yourself, whether you are a long-term investor or whether you are a trader that you want to benefit within these swings that the markets are creating, and get in at the right time and the right prices, and do not trade when the market is in the middle, because this is the most dangerous thing you can do. We explain more things that you have heard before, and we believe that you will get the maximum value out of anything you have seen before. All you have to do, check us out with the link in the description. Once you have joined, you will unlock all of our previous posts as well. We highly recommend the premium plan because this is the only way that you will learn in the long run, and this is the only way that you will get all of our exclusive live sessions, posts, order flow analysis, and stuff that we will never share to the public because it's highly valuable, and we do have access to certain tools that we cannot disclose. And on top of that, we know how to track the market cycles and how to connect different instruments and their relationship. And this type of analysis you will be able to access only if you become a member. So if you are new here, consider to subscribe, leave us a like so the YouTube algorithm can boost more of our content so it can help more traders out there. And don't forget to follow us also with our social links in the description. On Telegram channel, we also provide certain announcements and certain free articles that we post here and there. So you can join us over there as well. And enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.